at the end of the hour, I was saying that we had something in the show that we helped co-design, which I stole from Liz. You're gonna see Liz in just a moment. If you're like, where's Liz? She's here. And if you've never met Liz, you'll love her. So she's coming up in just a moment. But I love that she said that because we ask Barefoot Dreams for things all the time. We're like, can you take this to your design team? Can you take this to your design team? We asked for CozyChic Ultra Lite because it's our favorite fabric here at QVC. We love the drape and that it truly is 12 months of the year that you'll wear it every single season. We also asked for more length. They gave it to us. So you're getting 29.5 to 32.5 inches depending on what size that you bring home. So not like a tunic, but you are getting really great coverage. We asked for pockets, you got them, and we asked for great colors. You're getting all of that with a $50 savings and a $22 easy pay. A 677-823. This is your lilac gray, so think purple with a hint of gray. And because of the CozyChic Ultra Lite, the sheen that it has, it almost looks a little silvery. Here's your black, which we don't see often, so when you see it, grab it. We also have the pearl, that's our optic white. Here is your Oxford, and that's one of our newer colors. Fewer than 300 to go around if you like that Oxford option. We also have Ocean Air. That's another newer color, a softer blue. Final 200 for the year because we're not getting any more in for the rest of the year. Here's Harbor Haze. Last call there. And we also have Petal. Petal is also last call. A 677-823. Easy to care for, machine wash, tumble dry. Who is the Liz I speak of? Liz McGraw. She's here, our Barefoot Dreams brand ambassador. Good to see you again, Liz.
Good to see you too. I love that you said, yes, this was co-designed by our QVC family because our QVC family knows what they like. Right. And what other store has communication with their customers like we do?
That's true, because usually you're just like, I want to share these ideas, but where?
But who?
They land when you're here at QVC.
We listen, and it delights us that we can bring you something that you wanted from Barefoot Dreams.
So can you help us with sizing, and then can we go into all the details, because Barefoot Dreams sizing, a little bit different than QVC sizing, but it's easy to figure out.
Yeah, our sizing at Barefoot Dreams aligns with retail sizing, store with the door sizing. So I always recommend go with the 3X through extra small size that you would purchase when shopping at a department store or a retail store. That will probably be your best bet. Another quick rule of thumb, most of us find that we wear one size larger in Barefoot Dreams than we do in our QVC designer sizes. And you can, of course, always use your measurements, but know that this is a nice, relaxed, drapey, flowy fit that doesn't look oversized or sloppy, right?
Well, I mean, when are you not wearing a cardigan? You're going to wear it all the time. The easy pay is $22 a month. And as you see on Liz, it's a classic, timeless design that you'll never look at and feel like, I don't know why I brought it home. But when we talk about Barefoot Dreams, the fabrics are elevated, but the design details. And so you did something called a saddle sleeve.
A saddle sleeve. Okay, I'm going to show on myself.
Okay.
So can you see that there are seams that run parallel to the top of the shoulder? That is a saddle seam. And then it comes down and creates that shoulder line. So rather than a raglan or a set-in sleeve, we want to do something a little different. So that's just a subtle detail just to freshen it up. You also asked us for a clean front rather than a shawl collar or a collar that would make it maybe more cozy and casual. So with a clean front, by all means, please do curl up on the couch in this and enjoy some me time. But that clean front makes it a little more elegant. So you can wear this as a topper over a tank and nice crops, or over a maxi dress or a summer dress, but you could also wear this as soft suiting as well because it is very elegant.
That's true. And I feel like with Barefoot Dreams, as soon as you put it on, even if you are doing joggers and a t-shirt, you just feel more pulled together. It's a classic style. By the way, the ribbing, while it gives you texture, it also serves a purpose, and it kind of keeps everything together from losing its shape.
Exactly. When we add ribbing, of course, it's adding that textural interest and a nice style detail, but it's also helping the cardigan retain its perfect shape. You'll get that ribbing on the bottom hem. You'll get it at the top of the oversized pockets, which you requested. We were happy to deliver on. And then, of course, at the cuff, which is especially important because you may be like me. I have shorter arms, so I always like to fold that cuff back and zhuzh it as well. I like that sort of casual chic look, but definitely a nice flowy length. I love the longer length. You're getting confidence of coverage back there. So if this is something you want to layer over, say, a sharp white button down and some faux leather leggings and some high riding boots. That'd be super cute too. But if you want to wear it as a robe replacement and wear it with some cozy socks,
do that too.
I'm all on board for that too.
Well, we debuted this in April, the cardigan that we helped co-design with Barefoot Dreams. And since then, more than 42,000 orders have been placed. And here's the reason why that's important. It's our only order of the year.
Yep.
So 42,000 already gone. Some of our colors are last call. So if you want them, this is your last opportunity to start bringing some of those choices home, because once they're gone for the year. Jackie's in the Oxford, which is a newer color.
Yeah.
And a day is in that sea salt, which, by the way, machine wash, tumble dry, so don't be afraid of the white. That Oxford is so rich and inky. I love that blue.
Yeah, it's like a sapphire blue.
Yes.
It is our newest navy, and it is definitely a lively blue. I think like blue velvet or sapphire, really beautiful.
Yes, yeah, when you say sapphire, because it has some life to it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just kind of almost a black blue. It's a really rich, beautiful jewel tone.
Agreed.
Liz is wearing Ocean Air, which is also another newer color.
Yeah, another new color. It's sort of a cornflower periwinkle blue that definitely leans towards the cooler spectrum, the more lavender spectrum, rather than a green blue.
Final 180 for the year. And think about 42,000 orders placed. We're down to our final 180 in the Ocean Air with a $50 savings. A $50 savings that you're only getting if you're shopping tonight. So if you come back tomorrow, you're not going to see this sale price. Here is the lilac gray. So think purple with a touch of gray. And because of the fabric, it almost has like a silvery tone. But I like that you call this lavender all grown up. Like Lavender, she graduated high school, she went to college, she got a job.
She might even have her master's because
she might.
This is sophisticated. And I'll just briefly say, Vanessa, that this is knit in our CozyChic Ultra Lite, our lightest, finest gauge feather yarn. But as you can see, it has a beautiful plush hand feel, but a refined pile. This isn't a shaggy teddy look. And you can also see that that feather yarn allows air to circulate. And as you mentioned so beautifully, it has a slight luster thanks to that nylon viscose content. So we consider this our dressiest of our feather yarn knits.
Black.
Okay, yes. We don't often do black, as you know. Also, by QVC customer request.
We were like, why can't you do black? And you were like, well, we can.
Do you realize how much power you have? How much power you have? We love getting feedback from you. So always give us feedback,
I'm like,
please.
what can I do with all this power, huh? Here is your pearl. So if you like that optic white look, go for the pearl. And there's something that's so bright about, like, you know when snow is freshly fallen and no one's been outside yet, and it's a mid-afternoon snow and the sun hits it, like that's kind of like the light reflection that you get from the pearl.
Lights up the face. And machine washable, delicate, avoid fabric softener, tumble dry, lower air only. So don't be afraid of the lighter colors.
And then we do have a couple more choices available for you. Oxford is still available, that rich blue that you see on Ashley. We also have the Ocean Air, that's what we saw on Liz. Here is Harbor Haze. Now we're starting to get in like really limited territory. Harbor Haze is last call, and that's all that we have for 2025. And then our final choice is Petal. We have 7. And so think about 42,000 orders placed. We're down to our final 7 in Petal with a $50 savings that we only have if you're shopping today. A 677-823, extra small through 3X available, machine wash, tumble dry, so easy to care for. If you love your natural fibers, we have 100%